Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Narendra. I'm from Biology B. My student number is 21060 2110054. Okay. So number one. Explain how the main foundation that the Prophet laid down in building Islamic civilization. Explain in detail its point and how is it relevant to our life today? Okay, there are two ways of foundation that the Prophet Muhammad built for Islamic civilization. One, education. Arab society is known as illiterate society. When Muhammad Wasallam entered Medina, he saw the Jews teach children to read and write. Even the Prophet then interested and ordered 10 of his Sahaba to learn from the Jew. Among the 10 friends, there are Zayd bin Sabit, Manzur bin Amr, Ubay bin Ka'ab, and 7 other friends. And two social cultural abolition of slavery. It is no coincidence that Islam is some of the punishment and down the above from requires slave liberation. Television degree slaves are also seen when Bilal called to prayer or azan. That was their position. That was good position. Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam chooses a former slave as a symbol of equality. Number three, tolerance between religion, religious tolerance, tolerance was seen during the da'wah of the Prophet Muhammad was while in Medina. Prophet Muhammad SAW began to lay the foundation of social life among religious people. Those three ways are relevant today, like advancing education to improve our human resource, equalize, equalize all group without distinguishing, sustain group that make us strong and tolerant among religious people who create harmonious environment. Uh, Message number two, describe what change the Prophet Muhammad made in building the city of Medina. How is it relevant to our life today? State cannot stand upright except with the unity of the people. And the unity of the people is impossible to achieve if there is no sense of brotherhood and mutual love in the midst of society. Therefore, the brotherhood embraced by the Muhajirin and Ansar is the principle of the unity of the Ummah. The Prophet ﷺ made brotherhood between Muhajir and Ansar. For example, Brother Ja'far bin Abu Talib with Mu'az bin Jabal and other. Brotherhood should be based on a strong foundation that is able to suppress each other, a rule so that human with various character can live side by side. Therefore, the Prophet made the Islamic creed as the basis of brotherhood. A peaceful society is built on justice and equality. These two components will not be achieved except after the establishment of brotherhood and love among others. Therefore, the Prophet placed brotherhood as the basis for the implementation of justice and equality. Number three, what is a Medina Charter? Explain the most important content of the Medina Charter. What was behind the emergence of the Medina Charter and how relevant the Medina Charter is in the context of human life today. The Medina Charter is a document compiled by the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which is a formal agreement between himself and all the tribe and important people in that strip called Medina in 6022. Uh, yeah, between the Bani Aus and the Bani Asrots in Medina. For this reason, the document stipulates a number of rights and obligations for Muslim, Jew, and other communities in Medina, thus making them into the un unified community within Arabic is called the Ummah. The content of the Magna Carta, among others, stipulates the existence of freedom of religion, freedom of expression, concerning the safety of the property and prohibition of the people from committing crime. When the Prophet Muhammad SAW and the Muslims arrived in Medina, several groups were already living in the area. They, they are include Muslims consisting of Muhajir and Ansar and other groups. For the Muhajir and Ansar, they are already solidarity as fellow Muslims. However, the Aus and Khazraj group are very vulnerable to conflict. So, to stop the potential conflict between the Bani Aus and Bani Khazraj, as well as with other group, the Prophet Muhammad SAW, after discussion with Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Umar bin Khattab, and several friends, made a written agreement document. The document became known as the Madinah Charter and stipulates several rights and obligations for Muslim, Jew, and other communities in Medina. One of the contents of the Medina Charter is tolerance between group and adherents adherent of the other religion with tolerance with other will create peace. Sorry. Available for tell us some evidence about the Islamic civilization prosperity with and why did it collapse then? What are the factors that lead to the collapse of Islamic civilization? What should Muslims do at this time so that Islamic civilization can rise again? Uh, With evidence of the prosperous Islamic civilization, the fall of Constantinople into the hand of the Ottoman, and discoveries forward by Islamic figure as Al-Khawarizmi, who discovered algebra formula and much more. Those are more, there are, those are some of the factors that cause the collapse of Islamic civilization. One of them is the reason for the decline of the Islam are ignorance or knowledge, laziness, as a weak spirit of sacrifice, and a loss of work ethic, kindness, self-confidence, and courage. Apart from that, he also added, apart from that, there are two other reasons, named ultra-modernism and conservatism. So there are some factors that can make Islamic civilization rise back. Number one, responding to past events with passion and instilling jihad um, by the teaching of the Quran and Hadith. Number two, become a source of inspiration to make innovate step so that human life become peaceful and prosperous, both in this world and the hereafter. T, motivate yourself toward the future to make progress and strive so that the story that contain unforgettable value will not be repeated. Now, last, number five, what lesson can you take from the history of Islamic civilization, what attitude should we take to overcome the differences of opinion in the story of Islamic civilization? Okay, Islamic culture is a science that is very important to be studied, especially for Muslims in the world and the realm, as well as struggle and stories. When Ibrah can be taken from the history of Islamic culture and local culture with the knowledge that has been understood and studied. The implementation or application in daily life, we can think more and can consider which of these with which of these things can be useful for the present life and the life that will come later, and also more learn learn to do action that will have an impact on the life to come. If there is a difference in theory on or opinion, it is appropriate for us to appreciate the difference. Is it not too big thing? In fact, it will be able to add to our insight into the whole story of Islamic civilization. Okay, that's much. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.